Hey, what's going on everyone? I am the OPJellicent and we're back here on Pokemon Showdown today. I'm going to be using this team with a Choice Band Braviary on it. Just got 3 attacks plus a U-turn right here, and we're actually running Defiant as our ability just because unfortunately none of our attacks are actually boosted by sheer force, so you can use Defiant to catch stuff like Landorus T if they're defensive Lando and think they can check you. You can go ahead and get that Defiant boost, and then you can knock them out with Banded +1 Brave Bird. So that's definitely a scenario that I'm hoping to see this live, and then of course just pretty standard coverage, Superpower and Return, and then U-turn can help you get on other threats like Mega Medicham, your Double Dance me right here. Magnezone is great to trap stuff like Celesteela and Skarmory just because Braviary, it doesn't really do much to those. Those are like the 2 big switch-ins, so Magnezone's a great partner. Medicham can pressure those 2 with Head Jump Kick, of course, so these 2 kind of serve as like physical wall breakers, and then we have a lot of momentum to get them in with Magnezone and defensive Landar right here, which is our Stealth Rocker. Then we have Tapu Fini right here, which is our defogger for the team, just because Braviary is weak to rocks, and we needed something to switch into Ask Ninja as well. And then finally Double Dance me right here, just because I still had my Z-move slot available, and I wanted some sort of late game win condition, so I figured this could get the job done. And yeah, that's going to be the team. It'll be down below in the description, in case you guys do want to try it out. And I'll be right back with our first game. Okay, I got the first game right here. My opponent has a lot of cool Pokemon between Mega Altaria, Ditto, and Talonflame. Really weak to Braviary though, like even Rotom Wash is not going to appreciate the attacks. Also really weak to my Magnezone, I just realized, so potentially I can just lead off with that here, as he leads off with Altaria. I don't think I'm going to OHKO with Flash Cannon, and I really don't want to take an Earthquake turn one, so let's go right here for the Volt Switch into Landorus. Yeah, because I don't think Flash Cannon was going to OHKO from full, and if I lost Magnezone, which is good against this team, that would be terrible. So let's try to get up rocks now. He may have some sort of mixed set right here and go for Hyper Voice, or maybe even HB Ice. He starts to Dragon Dance. This is not going to break me, so let me just Earthquake here. And then am I taking damage on Lando? Would it put me in? No, I can still beat Talonflame for sure. With like, I guess, maybe Fini. Or maybe I should keep this actually, but what am I going to revenge him with? Because he's at +2. I got an Earthquake. So he's actually going for Roost, but how many Roosts does he have? 15. I don't mind this. I'll go right here for the Earthquake. If I was Bullet Punch Medi, I would be golden right now, but unfortunately I'm not Bullet Punch Medi. Okay, here's what I'm going to do. I think I U-turn out and then go back to Landorus T. And make him take Helmet Chip. Oh, I just forgot. He's going to get all that health back. Never mind. I got to go Fini here and take the damage with Fini. And go right here for Moonblast. I'll live a return for sure. And ideally he tries to Dragon Dance again, predicting my Landorus T to come right back out. That would be great, but yeah, I'll live this. I took it so much, okay. As that happens, he has to go for like a return again, which is totally fine with me. Knocks me out, and what I gotta do now is go Medicham, Fake Out, and then knock him out with Helmet. And it's gonna be a 50-50. Do I Zen Headbutt on the Roost, or do I go Landorus? I think I'm going to Zen Headbutt. Yeah, because that's not going to knock him out. I'm going to go Landorus T here. Expecting an attack. Nice. Okay, so we're able to get that right. Unfortunately, we lose our Fini in the process, but that was one of his main win cons, so I don't really get the mindset behind that play, and I still have Landorus at a decent amount of health here, so I don't want to U-turn and take a Rocky Helmet Chip or whatever, so let's go Magnezone on a hard switch. Actually, Mew kind of wins the game now, too. Unfortunately, he has a Ditto, so never mind, I can't win with Mew yet, because he'll copy my stat boosts and probably sweep me with Psychic in return, so let's go Magnezone here on the lead sheet. If this is Protect, it'll actually 1v1 me, which kind of sucks. Maybe I should just Volt Switch out. Yeah, let's Volt Switch out here into Braviary. Get it in before rocks go up, which is definitely very, very nice. And what I can do now is just go for Superpower. If he goes Rotom, it'll actually take more from Superpower than Brave Bird. Okay, so I'm going to click Superpower anyway. I really don't care if you go Toxapex or Talonflame. Let's ideally he goes Rotom, right? He goes Pex, okay. So unfortunately he, I guess, expects me to not be Choice Band right there, but it's fine. I'll go here into maybe Medicham. He's going to Scald, I think, so. Or maybe go for a T-Spike, which T-Spike would actually be really frustrating. Let's go here into Magnezone. He goes for T-Spike, and that's pretty bad, I'm not going to lie. I get a free Volt Switch here. He decides to leave it in. Okay. I'll go Braviary on the knockoff. Actually, getting rid of my Choice Band might be better. So let's go right here for probably Return. No, let's go for Brave Bird. I think Return is fine, because he's gonna go Rotom, right? I should Brave Bird here. I can't let this recover, like, just sit in here right now. And I think non-Choice Band Brave Bird can still knock him out, so that would be great. If he switches out, I'm not really too stressed out about it. He goes out into Ferrothorn. Braviary does not want to appear. Okay, so he's gonna go for, like, Protect here, I think. So let's just go Magnezone. Actually, he has no reason to Protect, that's the thing. Maybe I should just Superpower. He actually did go for Protect. So he was willing to give me a free switch out, which I find very confusing, but I'll go for U-turn here on the off chance he wants to switch again. Because, like, even if he stays in, I just have a free... Well, actually, I was about to cancel because I just realized that Iron Barbs would put me into range of rocks, but yeah, it worked out. And now what I can do here is just bring out my... Perhaps Medicham is fine. He won't have Baneful Bunker on this, I don't think, and I can just go for Zen Headbutt here. I need to hit my Zen Headbutt though, like, the last time I used Mega Medicham, it, like, did not work out. I missed all my attacks, but ideally I'm able to hit these ones. I'm so tempted to hide Jump Kick right here, but thankfully I did not, which is cool, and maybe he'll go Talonflame now and try to get up an SD. He goes Ditto, so he recognizes that Ditto is a giant threat to me. If I get rid of Ditto, I'll be golden, but I think what I should do here is sack off my Landorus T just for Helmet Chip on Ditto, as he goes right for the Zen Headbutt. That's totally fine with me. I'll go for the Earthquake here. Or maybe I should just U-turn. So he just takes the damage, which I'm totally fine with. I think Magnezone can take this because it's locked into Zen Headbutt. And what I can do now is, I think I'm going to go for the Magnezone win in this game, actually. Yeah, so let's go right here for a Volt Switch. He can't stay in, because he has to, like, go for Zen Headbutt. Flinch, I guess, would be his play. So I'm able to get out of there. And this time what I can do is bring in perhaps Braviary this time. And go for Brave Bird for a bit of chip on Rotom. Or maybe just back to Medicham, but he can just hide Jump Kick, that's the problem. Yeah, let's go Braviary here. As I know for a fact he's going to Protect, but I don't want to Polarisk my Magnezone, which is my win con. So let's just go for Brave Bird. Yeah, okay, he goes for Protect. And now what I can do is just go for perhaps a Superpower here. He knows he needs a Ferrothorn, right? So I think he's going to go Rotom this time, but I can't risk it. I'm going to go for Superpower, because it'll do damage to Rotom either way. What if he goes Talonflame? That would be such a bad play, but I feel like he may just risk that here. I'm going to go for Brave Bird. He goes Rotom. Okay, so I guess the damage difference might not matter. Yeah, I still get some good damage off there. And he reveals Leftovers, which means I know he's not Scarf. And what that means is I get to go Medicham now and get a kill with High Jump Kick. Assuming I connect, of course, which I don't connect a lot of these. Let's hope I do. Because getting rid of Rotom pretty much means I win with Magnezone's Thunderbolt at some point. He goes Ferrothorn. I need to hit this. Nice. That's pretty big. Now, in terms of dealing with Talonflame is the problem now. Yeah, Talonflame's a giant threat, but it can't Swords Dance for free. Like, I will stay in. So he goes Ditto here. Let's see if maybe he'll go for, like, Ice Punch or something. Let's sack this off. He once again goes for Zen. Perhaps what I can do is just go Mew now, but the problem is I can't set up with Mew. I would have to go for Nasty Plats and not Rock Polishes. If Magnezone was a little faster, I could outspeed the Talonflame, but unfortunately it's not fast enough to outpace it, so I think I'd have to go Magnezone here and go right for a Volt Switch. Yeah, I have to go for Volt Switch here. If he goes for Zen Headbutt and doesn't flinch me, I can win the game, but that's a big if, because, I mean, it's Zen Headbutt flinch. Let's see, though. His play here should be to switch out into Rotom Wash, I think. Yeah, so he goes Rotom. Ideally, I knock him out here. Come on, knock it out. Oh, that's so bulky, okay. I go Mew, and what I gotta do now is go right for perhaps a Genesis Supernova. I mean, Psychic, I don't even know if Psychic's gonna knock him out based on Volt Switch damage. I think I should Genesis Supernova to prevent Brave Bird. Well, actually, no, it won't prevent Brave Bird because Gale Wings will get broken by rocks. So, what's my endgame right here? Can I win this game? Maybe if I just go for Genesis Supernova, he has to go back to Ditto. And I think it might end up being a 50-50, perhaps? No, I Genesis Supernova here for sure. If he goes Talonflame and he has Z-move, then he can knock me out and that'll be game. Yeah, if he's Fire Emblem Z Talonflame and I can't take that hit, then I get knocked out and that's it, but perhaps I'll be able to. He goes Ditto. So I think what I can do here actually to win is, well, I don't know if I can win that way. Do I attack or do I Rock Polish up and hope I take enough attacks here? I think the play is a Rock Polish. Because I can't outspeed Talonflame either way, and the moment he gets damage off with, and I'm not faster, I lose to Talonflame. So I have to Rock Polish here. Because he's going to Fire Blast, right? Okay, so I take a lot. So if I hit my Fire Blast here, I think I win, because I Fire Blast him, and then I Psychic the Talonflame, and I'll be faster. Let me just make sure that Psychic under Terrain's not going to kill. Mew Double Dance against Mew Double Dance. Psychic under Psychic Terrain. I have to Fire Blast it. Does that make a difference? Oh, it might actually make a difference. If I Psychicked right there. No, because I'm going to go down to Poison, and then it'll come down to Scarf or 1v1. Which I think my Magnezone can come out on top there. So let's go right here for a Psychic. It'll knock out that if he switches back to it. The problem is if he switches back to it, no, this will die on entry, so I think I win. Because it comes down to Magnezone versus Magnezone. And it may come down to a speed tie. But I think maybe my Magnezone could live in HP Fire anyway, so let's go right for the HP Fire here. Either way, this is a great endgame. I mean, yeah, I'm very satisfied with this. That was fun, but he tries to Thunderbolt, which I don't know why he did that, but I knock him out, and that is going to be that game right there. So that was really fun. Really close endgame right there, and I'll be right back with another one. Okay, I got the next game right here. Facing a little bit more of a standard team this time. Unfortunately, this guy has Zapdos, which Braviary really hates facing. Maybe Return can 2-hit KO it, but like if I get Static Paralyzed, it's just not a fun time anyway. I think Mew can win this game with just a bit of damage on Victini. In terms of dealing with Z Celebrate Victini, I think Landorus can take that on if I keep it at full health. But the problem is I need Landorus for Mawile and Garchomp too, so lots of things going on right here. I think my best potential lead right here is probably maybe my Fini, because he may lead Garchomp, and unless he's Groundinium Z or Groundium Z, I'll be able to take that on. If he leads Bulu, I'll have trouble pivoting into that too. Maybe I should just lead off with, I'm going to lead Fini here. He does lead Garchomp, which is very good for me. He may go hard out into the Bulu right here, but I'm still going to go for Moonblast. Just because, I mean, Fini is really important for Suicune too, so I need to keep it healthy if I can. He goes hard Suicune, which is like the Pokemon that I'm trying to keep Fini for, so I will taunt you and prevent you from commanding or subbing or anything, yeah. And now I get a free Nature's Madness on either this or an incoming Pokemon, which is great. Like, he has to go Bulu here and probably take 50%. If it's lefty's Bulu, it'll be able to recover up, which will be annoying, but I can deal with it. So he stays in, just a Scald. Just a Scald. Okay, so cool. I'm still gonna click Nature's Madness. Like, yeah, I don't want to Bulu coming in for like free. So I'm able to Nature's Madness. Let's see if he actually reveals lefties or not. So he is lefties, so he's gonna get a lot of recovery in this exchange, but I can go Braviary here. It's definitely one of my most expendable Pokemon between Mawile and Zapdos. He gets a crit and brings me all the way down. I don't know if that means, no, he's lefty, so he's not Scarf. I can go for a turn here, and ideally, because of the defense drop, it knocks this out anyway. And if he goes Zapdos, ideally I can do some good damage to that. Okay, come on, 2-hit KO. That would be amazing. Nice and 2-hit KO. Let's see if I'm faster. I am faster. Can I get the same roll? Nice. So I was actually able to 1v1 Zapdos with Braviary. It's really cool. And now what I can do is go right here into my Tapu Fini on the Garchomp again, I'm assuming, which is going to come out. Because he wants rocks, right? Yeah. And I don't want him getting those up for free. So let's go right here for the Moonblast. Goes right back to the Bulu. Okay, so once again, I can't go Landorus T for free because I need it for Victini. And I think he's going for the Victini win here. Let's go into Magnezone on the incoming Hornleech, which is totally cool. Did he reveal Protect on this earlier? I don't quite remember. Did this Bulu ever go for Protect? It did go for Protect, so he's going to scout my move, which means I have to click Flash Cannon. As much as I want to click something else. He may go Suicune now, but Tapu Fini is very free against Suicune, so I really don't mind. He may even just stay in here, take the damage, and knock me out with Superpower. I could see that being an exchange he might be interested in. But it's either stay in and do that, or go Suicune here. So he goes Suicune, which is not going to take a ton. I actually took a decent amount, but as I said, Fini is so free against Suicune every time. Like, what I can do here is just taunt. He's, like, I don't want to Calm Minding, basically. So let's taunt it and then start breaking the sub. So he has to try to Scald. He can't burn me under terrain, thankfully. Unfortunately, once terrain goes down, I'll be in a more risky spot, but... yeah, what I gotta do here is Moonblast again, and then taunt him here no matter what, because I can't let a sub go up, especially when terrain's not on. So he's trying to burn me, which thankfully he didn't get the burn right there. I think I can afford taking the damage with Magnezone. He goes right back to Bulu, so I'm gonna make a switch here into Medicham. Because I know for a fact he's going for Protect. I can fake him out. And then what I can do now is... I have to switch out again. Let's go Magnezone on the Horn Leech. Nice. And what I can do now is just go for Flash Cannon. And I'm going to double out this time into Medicham, because Grassy Terrain's not up, so even if he predicts me and goes for Horn Leech, I'll be in an okay spot. As he actually chose to Superpower, which means now he's definitely in range of Ice Punch, which I'm just going to go for it right away. There's no reason not to. In fact, I think Zen Headbutt's going to knock him out. Now I'm going to go for Ice Punch. Let's go for Zen Headbutt. Ice Punch is no accuracy, though. That's the thing. Yeah, and I'd also catch his Garchomp if he tries to go out into that. So out comes Suicune, which I don't think can take a Zen Headbutt after this. And we saw that he had Protect on this too, didn't we? So I don't want to high jump kick into a Protect or anything like that. Yeah, now what I can do is... don't go for the double, man. I'm going to high jump kick here and really hope he doesn't try to double Protect on me. Okay, so this is in range now and you're giving me a recovery, so I will take any of that. He's going to Protect, I know, but... there's no point in predicting him. Yeah, there's a Protect. He's still in range of Ice Punch, I think, so I can just click that. Go Suicune. Okay, so what I want to try to stop this loop right here, but it's not really a loop. He tries to Scald me. Thankfully, no burn. Zen Headbutt here. Okay, so Medicham actually came through this time. Like, this live it's been pretty lucky. The last time I used it, I missed all my high jump kicks. There I just avoided 2 Scald burns, which is nice. I'm gonna high jump kick this. As he actually goes for Trick Room, which I don't know if it's like Trick Room V-Create or something like that. Okay, so I don't want to make myself too weak to Mega Mawile. That's the main idea here, but I think I can afford to go Landorus T on the V-Create. And perhaps just go for my Earthquake here. Or maybe Rocks. No, Earthquake's the play. He goes Bulu, so... I don't know who's faster. Probably him, under Trick Room. Rocks can pressure Victini, but I need to keep this as healthy as I can, so let's go Magnezone. As he goes right for an SD. Unfortunately, he's actually faster than me here. I'm gonna go back to Landorus on the Superpower. Yeah, I think that was worth. And now what I'm gonna do is just go for a U-turn. As he may Superpower again here, I think probably at this point Fini, I should probably bring out Fini now. Because he did go for Horn Leech anyway. That's unfortunate, but I'm still faster here, so I can just go for Nature's Madness. Bring him all the way down. And then... Moonblast him now. Yeah, none of that's gonna matter. Especially since if I just go Mew now, what's he stopping me with? We know it's a slower Victini set, so he's... Do I Nasty Plot on the Protect? No, I shouldn't do that. I should just Psychic here. Fire Blast is safer, assuming I hit. I think Psychic might not OHKO because he's Spidaf, so let's go for Fire Blast. Protect right here would be a bad play on his part, because I could be set up. Nice, I hit. Okay, so I'm definitely getting pretty lucky hitting on my attacks, preventing Scald Burns and all that, but... I think I might have been able to walk out of this ahead regardless. And I think definitely having... He goes Victini here. This is definitely a slow Victini, so I can just Genesis Supernova it. As it lived anyway. That's not fun. But he can't OHKO me, I don't think. Like, well, he actually... Assuming he can OHKO me, should I switch out here? I should probably switch out. I think Mew can take an attack from a while, but... Okay, so what's my most expendable Pokemon is basically what I'm trying to figure out. Medicham is very not good anymore, I think. I don't know, Fake Out Pressure could be nice. I think I should keep this at full health. And perhaps go... I mean, Landorus T would knock him out with Helmet, but that would put me in a bad spot against Mawile. Yeah, I can't sack that off. I can't sack off Magnezone, I don't think. Because it can live a Sucker Punch for sure. And the Garchomp can't take Flash Cannon. I think I should just stay in here. As he goes Mawile. So I guess he predicted some sort of double. I should really just perhaps go Landers. No, he's going to try to SD up on a choke, so I'm just going to Fire Blast. Because if he attacks me, I'll live the attack anyway, unless he's, I guess, regular with Dark Z, something like that. He can't Sucker Punch me under terrain. And I'm pretty sure I'd take any sort of player off. Yeah, he tries to go for knockoff, does so much. I hit the Fire Blast to knock that out, so that was one of the biggest threats to my team gone now. It goes right back to the Victini. So I see what he's trying to do right here. He's trying to win with the Garchomp, which I can't let happen. I just gotta go for the Fire Blast here. Or the Psychic. So he picks me off. And actually, this is great, because what I get to do now is go Medicham, and because of Trick Room, I'm actually going to outslow him. Unless this is also a Trick Room Garchomp set, which I don't know if that's something he would run. It is not. Okay, so that's going to be the game, because this is going to go down to Ice Punch. And we're going to be able to win that game. So 2 pretty long games right there, which we're able to win. That's definitely very cool, and I'll be right back with another one. Okay, I got the next game right here. My opponent is really, really weak to Brave Bird. Unfortunately, I am very weak to the Magnezone, if that is what it is, which I'm assuming is Magnezone right here. In terms of winning, I think Mew is going to be my win con. I just got to weaken Heatran and Magearna, if it is AV Magearna, but what I think probably my lead right here is Medicham. So let's lead off with Medi as he leads Landers. Let's go for Fake Out here and find out what sort of set he is. That looks probably more defensive, but he didn't show Leftovers or Helmet, so I'm not sure what to think. It actually did quite a bit more than I thought it would. Maybe it's actually Scarf. So yeah, he's going to go for U-turn right there. Bring out his Zam. Does this actually have HP Ice? Okay, I don't really need Landers in this game, but it's really good against Heatran and Pex and all them. I'm going to make a pivot. He actually has HP Ice. I'm really glad I actually did the thing. Unfortunately, I have to hope for a Focus Blast miss, which unfortunately he hits it, so this is not very ideal. Mew, I'm pretty sure will just drop in one hit. Yeah, he has like the perfect coverage for me too. He has HP Ice. What's the roll on Medicham against Alakazam? If he has Shadow Ball, that'll just OHKO me. Psychic will do even more. Oh, that's in Psychic terrain, okay. So yeah, even if he has Psychic, that is a roll to knock me out. So I gotta go Mew. And I gotta go for the Fire Blast. No, this is my win con. I gotta switch out. I hope he just switches. I just gotta hope he switches. That's it. I think he'll switch out. Yeah, okay. So that's cool. So I'm able to get in here. Let's go right for a perhaps Nature's Madness now. And what am I trying to do here? I really need to try to win with Mew before that Magnezone becomes a problem. Well, it already is a problem. He actually gives me 50% on it, but I'm assuming it has Recover. Let's Moonblast it here. Nice drop. Okay, let's taunt it. And then start Moonblasting again. He lets me keep it weakened, and I can just Nature's Madness. Okay, come on, please give me the Nature's Madness on this. Unfortunate, and I miss on that too. Okay, I'm gonna go Braviary and start clicking Brave Bird. He tries to Grass Knot me. Well, at least we get to click. This is gonna go down. +1 under Band. Yeah, give me this. Nice. So I'm pretty sure he knows Alakazam's gonna outspeed me, right? He gets a Defiant boost. I gotta keep my Braviary here. In terms of my sack, probably maybe Fini. Okay, so Mew's my win con. But the problem is, I don't even know if Mew's gonna win me this game at this point because of the whole. Yeah, I'm gonna go Mew. And then let's hope he doesn't have anything like Shadow Ball. He doesn't have Shadow Ball, okay. He's gonna recover up. That means his next Psychic is gonna knock me out, but what I can do is Fire Blast it. So he actually kept himself in range, and what I really gotta hope here is that Fini can take this hit. No, I taunt it first. To prevent it from getting too out of hand. Because like literally Medicham wins this game after Alakazam is gone. So let's Moonblast it now. This is such an issue, man. Goes to Tangrowth. I really can't allow this to be a problem. He doubles to it. Man, imagine if I Moonblasted. I'm gonna go. That does too much. Yeah, okay, well, at least he showed that he didn't have Shadow Ball, so it might just come down to that roll. Yeah, it's gonna come down to this roll right here. 88 to 104. Unless he's modest, which I don't think he would be modest based on the fact that he's bringing it out on Braviary. He's definitely timid, so it's this roll right here, 88 to 104, unless he's actually been masking Shadow Ball this entire time. Oh, never mind, it's over. Okay, so I actually could have won the game, but let's see if this is Helmet. Because if it was Helmet, I lost anyway. It wasn't Helmet, I could have actually won. Let's knock him out and go from there. I gotta like fake out crit him. I actually should have sacked off my Landorus, but it's fine. Come on, fake out crit him, please. He has no reason to stand on fake outs, he should just switch out. But on the off chance he wants to choke right here and stay in and I crit him, I'll take that. And then we'll see. I don't know, if he switches out right here, he stays in. And now he's just gonna go for the attack. As he goes right for Psychic. He knows I'm defensive based on the damage, I believe. Yeah, I don't see what I could have done differently. Magnezone is just such a giant threat here. Okay, the only way I win is if he chokes and stays in on fake out, which he should never do that. Yeah, and that's going to be the game. Guess I'll see if Zen Mega Medichamite wants to connect. And then I'll go ahead and drop a GG and forfeit the game. So unfortunate that Magnezone just kind of tore through my team. I really think it came down to that one turn. Like, had I Moonblasted on the double to Zam, I might have been fine, but it's okay. I'll be right back with another game. Okay, so I just had a game, and unfortunately I got blown away by a Quiver Dance of Volcarona. It was a bulky one, too, with the lefties, and I couldn't really do anything to it, but I guess what I can do right here is probably lead off with my Medicham. This will probably be the last. I don't want to, like, tilt all my points away or anything. I'm not going to high jump kick into probably a very obvious Mawile. I'm just going to fake out. As he reveals to be a clearly offensive set. I'll just go for Ice Punch here. He's going to Scarf U-turn. That's totally cool. Like, nothing's going to appreciate the Ice Punch. And now I know it's Scarf Lando and not like some sort of SD Flynium or anything like that. Or Rockium. And let's see what he responds with right here. Maybe if he goes Hard Grand, that would be a pretty cool play, but I don't know if that's something he's interested in risking, because Gran is great here, aside from my Fini. And Gran actually outspeeds Magnezone, despite the fact that I have a Choice Scarf, so that's definitely going to be tough to play around, but let's see what he does here first. I probably should have gone for the high jump kick. But like, if he wasn't Scarf, then I would have been in a bad spot. I'm going for the most obvious Ice Punch here, but I'm hoping he thinks that I'm going for high jump kick and makes a mid-ground into like Tangrowth or well, not Tyranitar. If he was accepting high jump kick, he would never go out into that. But what's the Tyranitar then? It's Scarf Lando, Mega Mawile. Maybe it's Chople, like Rock's Tyranitar? So he does go Tangrowth, which is great. I'm able to go ahead and dent that for quite a bit. And if he's switching out here, it'll be out into probably back to Lando. I can go Braviary. Can I live a Stone Edge? From Scarf Lando. Braviary. HP Ice I could take. Stone Edge? I could take a Stone Edge from minimal attack investment. I can take a Stone Edge most of the time, and based on his team, and the fact that he did this would be his only defogger, I don't think he has Stone Edge. I'm gonna go for Brave Bird here. He has it, but I do live, so I'm able to go ahead and trade it right here, which is great. Getting rid of Landorus is definitely helpful in terms of like helping out Magnezone. Now he's probably gonna go Gren. Gren or Mawile? I'm gonna go Tapu Fini here. Nah, I should probably go Landorus. Because even if he goes Gren, I have Tapu Fini as a pivot, right? I guess if it's Protean Gren here, but I could just win. Like, I guess the perfect set for him right here would be Protean Gren with Dark Pulse, Z-Dig, or actually just, yeah, Z-Dig would be what he wants. And then like Gunk Shot and Ice Beam. Yeah, if that's a set with Protean Gren, I don't know what I'm gonna do right here. So he reveals that he has a male nature, so I don't know whether he's actually Protean or Battle Bond. He goes Tangrowth. Once again, I cannot risk it here. I'm going to go Landorus and try to get up rocks. On the Sludge Bomb. Throw those up on the Hidden Power. U-turn out now. Yeah, so I got rid of his only defogger, and then I'm able to go ahead and get rocks up now, which is great. If he tries to pivot out, I'm not going to let that happen. I can go out into Medicham here. I doubt he would be Scarf Lando plus Scarf Tar. And I do hit, nice. So yeah, at this point in the game, he's going to get torn apart by Medi. And I still have healthy as my landers. It took damage, right? So I always go Fini here. Like, he has to hope I choke and stay in. Doubles to Mawile, which is a good play, but I have a Lando sack every time. As he just goes for the play rough. Perhaps what I can do now is go Magnezone and just go right for a nice Volt. He has to go Tangrowth, I think. He just takes the damage with Sucker Punch, which is surprising, I'm not gonna lie. Let's go here into Mew and just get a free Fire Blast. I guess if he goes Heatran, that could be a problem. Maybe I should just drop the Z move now. Yeah, because he goes Heatran, which I couldn't let that get a boost. This can still win, even the fact that I don't have my Z move anymore. Let's go... just go for the Psychic and 2-hit KO it. Inferno Overdrive. Really glad I didn't go for the Fire Blast. Yeah, going Gran won't matter for him. I just knocked that out. He has to go Gran here, because he can't go for Sucker Punch under terrain. And I always go Fini. As he goes for the Dark Pulse, I can just Moonblast it. Then sack off probably Mew at this point. And then go Medicham. Go right here for a high jump kick and really hope I hit. As he tries to go Mawile on a miss, I guess. Always back to Fini. On the spike. Nature's Madness it down here. And then basically what I can do now is go Magnezone. My Medicham can come in, right? Okay, so yeah, I go Magnezone every time. Actually, at this point, isn't Gran in range of Fake Out? It's in range of 2 of them. Okay, so now what I can do is just go right for a Flash Cannon. As he tries to Giga Drain again, that's fine. I'll Flash Cannon every time. Yeah, if he wants to win, he has to Dark Pulse flinch me down. And actually, he just lost because he just put himself in range of Fake Out, so... I should go Fini here, just in case Shuriken becomes a problem. As he goes for Dark Pulse. Yeah, he has to try to flinch me down right now. I don't think going Tangrowth is going to make a difference here. And then... you just go Tangrowth, okay. But as I said, there's no reason to sack off Fini. I always sack off Magnezone to prevent a sweep. So he goes back to this, which this is its last switch in, so I think I can just stay in here and go for Volt. And then bring in my Medicham. Go right for a Fake Out. And that should be it. Because I just Ice Punch here, and I think it just knocks it out. Yeah, and I'm going to go ahead and drop the GG. So I don't think the crit mattered, even if it did. Moonblast would have knocked him out, even after Giga Drain or anything like that. So we're able to go ahead and win, which is cool for sure. And I did hope you guys enjoyed. I'm going to go ahead and end it off there, because as I said, after losing 2 games in a row to Pokemon that I couldn't defend against, I definitely want to take a break. But once again, the team will be down below in the description in case you guys do want to try it out. And I'll see you next time. Later.